Alright, so today we're doing the same thing as we did yesterday, but instead of length, we're doing weight. And so we are going from 1 pound, and then the abbreviation is LB. So 1 pound equals 16 ounces, and that's OZ. And then 1 ton, which is a capital T, is equal to 2,000 pounds. And remember, pounds is LB. So I have our in-out chart with our think already filled out. We're going to go from pounds to ounces, and I've already put 1 LB equals 16 ounces where I got from right here. 1 group equals 16. Okay, so we're going to do our in and out, and then we'll do our problems here at the bottom. Alright, so if we have 1 pound, we have 1 group of 16, that means 1 pound is 16 ounces. Remember, this is where our multiplication one comes in. Alright, so if we had 2 pounds, that means we have 2 groups of 16, and that means I have 32 ounces. And then if we have 3 pounds, that means we have 3 groups of 16, and that means I have, 48. Now, if you can't do that in your head, over here on the side, you would write 16 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. Carry my 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 48. So you might have to do a little thinking over there on the side, too. So 4 groups of 16. Okay, so let's go do our thoughts over here. And then remember, even though we're doing everything online, you can still write your work in your math notebook, and I expect you to. I don't expect you to do this all in your head. Remember how we've divided our notebooks out? That's what I still expect you to do at home. And so it'd be 16 times 4. I go 6 times 4 is 24. Carry my 2. I have 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 64. Okay, so that's our in and out chart. Let me take a picture of it real fast so I can post it for you. And then we're going to actually go to solving our problems. Okay, so now let's erase. Alright, so our first problem is how many, we have 5 tons, so how many pounds does that equal? Oops, let's spell it right. Alright, so then I look up at my chart. I need from tons to pounds, so that's 2,000, right? So that means for every ton, there is 2,000 pounds. And if I did my picture with that, I would draw 5 tons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And each ton is 2,000. So then I'd put my 2,000 here, my 2,000 here, my 2,000 here, my 2,000 here, and my 2,000 here. So then over here, how many groups of 2,000 do I have? I have 5 groups of 2,000. And so this is where I would remember my trick, where I would say, okay, 5 times 2 is 10. And then I'd count how many zeros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 5 tons equals 10,000 pounds. 10,000 pounds. So we've got our math way, and then we've got our picture way. But we always got our chart here so we know how many in each group there needs to be. How many groups can change, but how many in each group stays the same. So this is the part that will stay the same here. So let's do another one together. Okay, so this time we are going to do how many? We've got 6 pounds. And I want to know how many ounces is that? Because ounces are smaller. They're the tiny ones. So then I got to look up at my chart. Let's look up at my chart. My pounds to my ounces. How many is in each ounce? 16. So that's going to be how many is in my group? 16. How many groups do I have? 6. So then I would do 6 times 16. Now I like going up and down, so I'm going to come over here and do my think. 6 times 6 is 36. Carry my 3. 6 times 1 is 6. 7, 8, 9. So it's going to be 96 ounces. 6 pounds is 96 ounces. So I put it right up here, 96. Now if I did my picture, what that's going to look like is 6 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it would be 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Because 6 pounds, and each pound is 16 ounces, so then that's the same as 16 times 6. So you might have to have your little thought bubble over here of when you actually do your multiplication. You can do your multiplication like this, or you can use your area model, whichever one you're more comfortable with. You can use your multiplication chart on this. I don't expect you to do this from memory. So today when you go to IXL, you're going to be practicing the same thing, but instead of using lengths, you are going to be using weights.